I seriously did not think I would be recording this video this soon. So as you've probably seen, I'm on my soccer journey, really trying to get out there and get better at the sport, work on different skills, and be able to be good enough to join a rec league. And unfortunately, my body is going against me. Like I talked about in my previous video, like my quad was just on fire. It hurt really bad. I could tell something was wrong and I probably should have stopped like 20 minutes sooner than I did, but I just wanted to keep going because I was having so much fun, honestly. But you know, hey, is what it is. You live and you learn. The days after, yeah, no bueno. My leg was really sore. I had big knots in it, and of course went to the interwebs and tried to figure out what was going on, and lo and behold, one of the most common sports injuries in soccer especially, or anything with kicking truly, is a quad strain. Guesstimating, I gave myself maybe a 1 to 2 type of a strain. I'm definitely not an expert. I didn't seek medical attention either, just because I actually have a history of rehabbing injuries from the past, so kind of knew what I was doing and had some go-to resources that I really like to rely on, such as Dr. Aaron Horschig from Squat University, and you know, he's always a go-to because I pulled my groin in the past, and that really helped me get that situated and figured out, because that one was really bad. Like I had bruising from that one. Regardless, I hurt my quads. Not only my right though, but also my left. And I wasn't even kicking that well with my left, which is the most frustrating part, but I still ended up kind of messing it up. So is what it is. These things happen, and all we can do is grow and adapt now. We're on to the next phase, on to the next part of this soccer journey. This is where it gets exciting, because now what we're going to be working on is we are going to really hone in this first quarter of 2025 on our mobility and flexibility. I think that's the best way forward, and it reminded me, right, that if I want to be an athlete again, I need to train like an athlete. I need to treat my body like an athlete. Of course, I'm not an all-in, I am an all-in, all-out kind of guy, but I'm not a, you know, like I'm gonna go pro in this. Like I'm not crazy.
You're crazy. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Old mentor of mine, Jordan Syatt, and yeah, I'll put a little picture of him up here, really set out this past year to be able to do the splits, and that's crazy, right, especially for a guy, but it's incredible when you can see somebody can do that, right? And he's been documenting and showcasing his splits journey, and it was really inspiring to me, and it was like, oh man, you know, got me thinking like, oh, this is probably something I should really pay attention to, but of course never pulled the trigger, never quite got there. But you know, now it's like, okay, no better time, no better reason to really lock it in and get started on this than now. I actually am going through who I believe is his, one of his coaches or somebody he's worked with in the past is Lucas Hardy from Range of Strength. Here's his like info here and whatnot if you're interested. Yeah, he has a practical guide to splits, lots of other mobility work and exercise as well. He does a really great job of combining strength training and flexibility, mobility, and you know, a lot of people harp on static stretching and stuff like that now, saying like, oh, it's not worth it, it's pointless, it's just training your nervous system to be longer areas, and who really needs that? You need mobility because you need to be able to move effectively through that range of motion. And it's just like, everybody has this either or dogmatic mentality, right? And it can be both, and you can have mobility and flexibility, and arguably being more flexible is going to help your mobility. There's really nothing wrong with doing static stretching. Just finding a way to take care of your body, at least in my opinion, because the more effectively you can access a range of motion, the better off you're gonna be. Like when I'm kicking a soccer ball and I have a huge follow through and my leg is kicking up really, really high or really far back, that I'm able to access that range of motion even while my muscles are, you know, contracting and trying to strike the crap out of the ball, which again, still really got to work on that. Got to just try to hit it cleanly first. Don't really know what I'm doing. That said, just to give you an idea of some of the exercises he had me do for a general screening. Going to be going through those here next in the video. Enjoy, maybe get some ideas for yourself on things to look at and work on and improve. You know, I'm really excited to see what comes of this, because I think it's going to be really beneficial in the long run, and it's something I've been really putting off. It was due time. Started my new workout program and split today, so maybe later today or tomorrow I'm going to do one of the first kind of splits workouts programs, trying to integrate strength training with my flexibility so that I can keep improving my sports performance. We'll see what the heck happens. Also got to find some time here in the cold to work on my soccer skills, so might be some indoor training stuff coming as well. So stay tuned, and yeah, keep rocking.